In this video, I cover effective break strategies for the games of 8-ball, 9-ball, and 10-ball. If you are interested in only one of these games, you can use the links in the description or pinned comment below to jump right to the section of interest. The most common 8-ball break strategy is to place the cue ball slightly off-center and hit the lead ball as squarely as possible. The main goal is to pocket one or both second-row balls. Here are some examples showing both second-row balls going. Even if only one of the second-row balls goes, it is still a good break. If the second-row balls are not going, it could be because the rack is not tight or your hit on the lead ball is not square enough. If the rack is tight, you can control the directions the second-row balls head by changing the amount of top or bottom spin. Topspin makes them go lower, and backspin sends them higher. So you can adjust the tip height based on how the table is playing. With a square hit and enough speed, the corner balls can go 4 rails to the bottom corner pockets. Here are some pro examples.
Needs that ball in the side pocket, which he gets. He uses that paint. Well, he's got the ball in the side pocket, so...
Here, both second-row balls go on the sides, one of the corner balls goes, and the other corner ball almost goes. Because there are so many balls on the table, the corner balls often get kissed off the 4-rail paths.
Cue ball's nice.
An alternative 8-ball break approach is the second ball break. With the cue ball close to the side rail, you aim to hit the second ball as squarely as possible without risking hitting the lead ball. The main goal is to pocket the far corner ball. With a tight rack on a bar box table, it goes every time. Here are some examples. Another advantage of the second ball break is the 8 usually moves, often toward the opposite side pocket. If you play in the APA league system, the second ball break is a good choice, since pocketing the 8 on the break gives you a win. With the second ball break, table size makes a difference. Here, I have a bar box overlaid on a 9-foot table. The corner ball tends to go a little above the pocket on a 9-foot table. Here's an example. Again, the second ball break is recommended only on a bar box. Now let's look at 9-ball break strategy, starting with traditional rules where the 1 is racked on the foot spot. The best strategy is to break from the side with a square hit on the 1 to pocket the wing ball in the corner. With a good rack, the wing ball goes every time. As shown here, with an overlay of a bar box onto a 9-foot table, the wing ball goes with a side break on tables of any size. With an accurate hit and slight topspin, you can park the cue ball near the center of the table. And with fast enough speed, you can leave a shot at the 1 in the bottom left corner. Here's an example. With slower speed, you can instead get a look at the 1 in the other corner, like this. Sometimes other balls also go with the side break. Here's an example where the 2 and 4 are close to going. And here's an example where the 4 does go. Here are some impressive pro examples where all the balls go, and more.
Watch the action of the cue ball. Great action on that cue ball. Look at this break. What a break.
He's won the leg, and that will give him the right to break the final game.
Look at this break. Look at this break.
Sometimes you can even get lucky and kiss the 9 end for a golden break win.
Hey, the golden break, as they say.
Now let's look at new tournament rules, where the 9 is racked on the spot instead. Normally, the 1 is racked on the spot and the wing ball goes easily. But under alternative rules, the 9 is racked on the spot instead, so the wing ball does not go. Another requirement is breaking from a limited box in the middle of the table to prevent a side break. One way to define the break box is with lines drawn from the foot spot to the diamonds next to the corners. Where these lines cross the head string define the corners of the box. The cue ball must be inside this box when breaking under alternative rules. This prevents the wing ball or one ball from going without a cut break, where you hit the one off center, which is much more difficult to control. This shows the break from the box, 9 on the spot, cut break strategy. The main goal is to pocket the 1 in the side. Here are some examples. Because it is difficult to predict where the cue ball and 2 ball will end up, it is much more difficult to run out after the break. A third alternative break requirement is a forceful break, either judged by a referee or using a 3-point rule, where 3 balls must either be pocketed or driven above the head string. The goal is to prevent an easier-to-control soft break. Here, only 2 balls met the requirement, so your opponent has the option to either shoot or return control back to you. But with enough speed, the 3-point rule is usually satisfied with the cut break from the box. Sometimes the 9 can be made on the break with the cut break if you can get the cue ball to go straight across the table into the 9. Pocketing the 9 on the break is called a golden break, and it gives you an early win.
Harder. 9 ball's close. 9 ball's close. 9 ball is close!
However, the main goal with these breaks was to pocket the 1 in the side. Getting the 9 to go takes a little luck. Now let's look at 10-ball break strategy. It's the exact same as with the centered 8-ball break. The main goal is to pocket 1 or both second-row balls in the side pockets. The corner balls also have a better chance than an 8-ball to go 4 rails to the corners since there are fewer balls to get in the way. It is also easy to get a look at the 1 in the upper left corner after the break, especially if you park the cue ball in the center of the table, although sometimes the 1 is also pocketed. With a tight rack and an accurate hit, the 10-ball break results are very predictable, especially compared to 8-ball. Here are some pro examples where most or all the expected balls are pocketed.
In his first match. Now, he took a lot of velocity off of that break, Danny. Look
how he controlled the weighting.
Look how many balls he pocketed. 5 balls on a break.
And here's another where he makes 6. If you want to learn a lot more about break shot techniques and strategies for 8-ball, 9-ball, and 10-ball, visit the resource pages linked in the video description or pinned comment below. They contain many useful videos that go into everything in much greater depth and with more detail. Alternative strategies not discussed here are also presented. Be sure to take advantage of all these free resources, and good luck with your game from Dr. Dave.